There we go.
Awesome. So welcome everyone to our November Culture and Awards meeting. We've got a few people on watching and booth bees from far away. So it's good to have you, Michael. And so let's get started. We've got a couple of guests as well. So hang in there to the end. And I just want to start by introducing Ginger Quirk. And she's coming up on 1 year, and we just want to thank her and her team for being her and Eddie for being a part of KW. And she's got some cool things that she's doing with real estate school. So Ginger just is now a licensed real estate instructor, and we wanted her to tell about her new school and what she's got going on, and some opportunities for people who want to get into real estate. So, hey, Ginger.
You're muted.
There I am.
There you are.
There I am. So, so we are doing a school, real estate pre-licensing, 63-hour at the KW University. We just finished our first class and everyone passed. So that was exciting.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so we're doing the next one, January 4th. It's Tuesday and Thursday evenings, 5:30 to 10. And then all day Saturday, 9 to 6. There's breaks and a long lunch in there. And they will test on January 29th, the end of course test.
January 29th?
Yes. So it's $350, and that includes their books and materials. And then they will also be able, we do a lot of, I think, tips and word association and a little trickery to help remember, a lot of review, audio, try to hit all the sensories. So anyway, I think it's a good class. So
it's good. So we know we'll talk a little bit later in the meeting about K-Score, which is the free online self-paced same 63-hour course. And what we can see is that some agents do better with an in-person course, and it also takes much longer with the self-paced course because you don't have somebody saying, "Hey, we got class tomorrow. We got class on Thursday."
right.
So it's human nature to just take your sweet time with a self-paced online course. And so that's why we love giving people the option. And what kind of numbers are you looking for with your class? What would be a full class?
So 15. We still have some spots registered. If they'll go ahead and give me a call with their deposit, we have I think we've got 4 or 5 already registered. I'll have to look. So there's about 10, 11 more spots open, but they'll need to go ahead. I just posted a Facebook post, and people are already inquiring. So yeah, definitely. And it's good. The accountability, I think, in class, it kind of puts you to it to just make it happen.
That's good. So our goal is to help the class sell out as soon as possible. So if you're on the fence, or somebody that's on the fence, or you have a spouse that wants to get licensed, then I'd say get with Ginger as soon as you can. Again, it's in January, so it's always better to plan ahead with the holidays coming, and you don't want to wait till February. So yeah. So Ginger, what's your let me put your I'll put your phone number in the chat.
Okay.
And they can just contact you, and you can arrange for payment. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, it's $100 deposit to hold it, and they can pay the balance the night of class. It's a really good way to build. I think the advantage for the agents in our office, or to know about it, is it's a good way to build your profit sharing.
Yeah.
Send those people through, and or even if you're a team leader, it's a good way to get those people in.
Yeah.
Yeah, to talk on that, as soon as any student, whether it's for what we're going to talk about later or Ginger's course, we have a detailed spreadsheet of who was the reason they signed up for Ginger's course or any course. And that gets put directly into command. You all should be getting tagged on it, and you should be receiving those emails that they have started K-Score, and it tags you and lets you know what stage they're in. So you can watch your recruit go through. So Ginger and I do a really good job staying on top of that and making sure we're keeping each other informed on all those.
To be fair, Eddie is really good at that. I am not.
Okay. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Ginger. We love the fact that you're able to do this for agents, and that you care to help people grow their businesses and get started right. So thank you, and we'll do our best to keep your classes full.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. What's next, Nicole? November birthdays, there's a lot of them. Happy birthday, everybody on this list. Happy birthday, Katie. November work anniversaries. This is these folks joined us in around the November time, sometime in the past, 15 to 20 years. So congratulations and happy work anniversary. Bucket fills. So we got things going on around the office, and people paying it forward and people doing nice things. Sometimes it's anonymous. So if you have someone that you want to give a shout out to, maybe somebody on your team, now's the time to speak up and acknowledge them.
I'll start.
Okay.
So I will, since Ginger is on, talk about Deva and just how on the ball she is with all of your agents. And anytime there's a question or a thought or anything, the communication is quickly there. We resolve it fast, or she has ideas or thoughts, and it's really great working with her as an admin because she strives to really do everything right and wants to make sure she's always doing everything right.
Yep.
Thank you so much. That's awesome to hear. I'm going to let her know. I'm going to meet her for lunch here in a few minutes. So
Awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? I've got two people. So Jay Reardon and Bill Kilpatrick, during the past week to 10 days, have done their best to help us get more familiar with the new FAR/BAR contract and the addendums. And so we greatly appreciate you both. Just want to let you know. Well, we're moving on. So congratulations, Garrett Robinson, capper. That's awesome. Also, Jared Waits, congratulations on capping. Mr. Purple, congratulations on capping. Brooke Thompson, newer agent, caps. I think she's new. Daniel Burma, congratulations on capping. Adriana Dar, congratulations on your first closing. I think you might have had a first, second, and third closing. Camille, I'm going to guess on your last name. Congratulations on your first closing. She's with Tabitha. Chrissy Hine, you're looking good. Congratulations on your first closing. She works with Cassandra Van.
My bad.
No problem. LaRonda Felder, congratulations on your first closing. Lisa Waltos, first listing. Congratulations, those are amazing. First, congratulations on your first listing. You've been closing lots of transactions. Looks like you're now breaking into the listings. That's good to see. And congratulations, Christina Moore, on capping. And I put this slide here so we could transition into what she's doing online to get reviews. Are you there, Christina? I don't see you.
You're muted.
Oh, can you see me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Damien.
Hey, all right. So, online reviews. I know in our office, we've worked hard. I've sent out messages and you guys have sent your customers to me, and I've sent them emails and said, hey, Christina, there's been a lot of people. Christine Ellenbeck, your agent, recently closed your transaction. What did you think of her? We'd love to get your feedback and get a review. And we've gotten a fair number, but it's tough. It's not easy. And when we get them, we love them. And so what are you doing, Christine? Because you seem to have been having great success. Can you help our agents maybe increase their online reviews? What are you doing that works?
Yes, so I'm here to tell everyone that the reviews matter, and that if you get reviews and ask for reviews and follow through at a high level, that it will lead to more business. And so I have been licensed 10 years, and about a year and a half ago, I assessed the number of reviews I had, and it was pitiful. I have lots of raving fans. People love me. My sellers love working with me. My buyers know I fight for them. I mean, that's the reason that I'm called the bulldog. And people know that I fight for them, and then nobody writes it down. And I'm guilty of it. I don't review products and people online. We can't assume that people are just going to review us, and they get busy. You sold their house, they're moving, they bought a house, they're moving, they have to paint, they have to move, they have to fix this and do that. And so I have to ask for the review. And so when we started focusing on this, like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I'm often bringing it up. Hey, after, you're so happy right now, congratulations, and you're clear to close. When this is over, will you review me? I'll slide it in a text or a phone call. And then at the closing table, when they're done signing, I'm like, thank you again for choosing me as your realtor of choice. I loved working with you. PETA, who's our transaction coordinator, PETA is going to send you an email with links to multiple sites. If you would please review me. You can copy and paste the same review if you want to multiple sites, and I will send you a thank you card. And PETA sends it the next day, or if it's like a Friday, on Monday. I'm still top of mind. They're still feeling the high if they made a lot of money or they got their house after multiple offers. And PETA will follow up and say, hey, did you get the review email? And, they'll text me inadvertently about something, whatever it is. Hey, do you need it? Can you recommend a painter or this? And I'm like, yes. Hey, did you get PETA's email? It would really mean a lot to me if you would take the time to review me, because my business is based on word of mouth. And they're like, oh yeah, we got the email, we'll do it. And I always tell people, I'm like, if you review me, I send thank you cards. And so I send Palace Pizza gift cards as a thank you. If someone's willing to take 5 minutes out of their life, 10 minutes out of their life, and log on to these various websites and review me, then I'm willing to show my appreciation, because I'm guilty myself of not filling out reviews. And so people love that. And so it really makes a big difference. And I have no problem bribing people either, like, please, I'm begging you, write me a review. And so it's been fantastic. It's working out. I've got a lot more reviews, and I can attribute, I need to quantify it, Damien. I haven't quantified it.
Yeah. So let's say that there's a high-end agent from a local competitor. All right. And he had a review, right? Or a bio or something that one of your customers, or what one of your customers saw before they were your customer. Mm-hmm. So tell them about that story. So they saw him, and I guess they were shopping reviews, right? That's how they were going to make a decision. Okay. So
buyers are savvy, not just people, buying houses. People read reviews for everything. Okay. And if you're it's not just reviews, it's your profile. So I currently have a home listed for $725,000. And this is the parents of a past client, and they're very good friends with another agent, older agent at a smaller boutique brokerage. And my past client was advocating for me. They're like, Mom and Dad, use Christina. And they're like, no, we've known this gentleman forever, and he's sold a fair amount of real estate. And the daughter pulls up Zillow. I'm not a fan of Zillow, but people use it, and you still need to have a complete profile on Zillow and Realtor.com, and you need reviews on those sites. And she pulls up Zillow and says, Mom, look at this. This guy has no reviews. His profile is ridiculous, and Christina sells more than him. And in the end, the parents felt that I was more professional than this person they had known for years. And I don't want to discredit anyone, but this other realtor has sold real estate for a very long time locally and has a good name. However, he did not have a good online presence, and people really want their homes marketed well. And so I had I believe that my profile was excellent on Zillow. My bio, everything's up to date. And then I had a ton of review after review after review. And they told me at the listing appointment, they're signing with me, and they're like, Amy insisted we use you, and we felt obligated to use our friend. But after we looked at your online profile and the number of reviews you had, we felt much better about hiring you. I mean, I did not know these people, and they chose me over a personal friend because they felt that I marketed myself more professionally. That speaks volumes.
Yeah,
and
so
it does not take long.
Yeah, so it was a 1-2 punch because they saw the bio, and obviously they're reading his bio and your bio, but then he's got no reviews. So it's like, has he done any business? We know he's done business.
Yeah.
But if you don't have people who are saying, boy, was it great to work with him. Boy, was it great. Her customer service was great. His customer service was, he could have had some good reviews. And then maybe it comes down to, we like your reviews better. You had more reviews. So, it starts with the bio. Make sure that bio is, maybe you could have somebody else write the bio, and then get your team promoting your name to the multiple online resources that host reviews.
Yeah.
And so that's awesome. So what are the different places where you have reviews? Where are they?
So as much as people don't like to hear it, I will tell you that you do need a good, complete profile on Zillow and Realtor.com, on both those websites, because buyers like their consumer apps. Regardless of us sharing the KW app, they're still using Zillow and Realtor. So you need a complete, updated profile on Realtor.com and Zillow.com. You need to update your headshot. You need to fill out the bio. It's free. It's free. Spend 45 minutes and put the same info on both sites. Update your photo. Do not use, a lot of people never touched it. They don't even know that they can change their professional profile on Realtor.com or Zillow. And it's really important. Like, people are looking for realtors. We're competing with lots of agents, and I won just because my profile is more professional. And so when we send out review links, we make it really easy. It's an email, and I'll be glad to share the template with anyone who's interested. But the email that we send out has the links. Like, here's where to link, here's where to review Christina on all the different sites. And so something we've been working on is copying those reviews to my KW website. And that's something I need to be more diligent about, because we can take those reviews on third-party websites and put them on our KW website. And so your KW website needs to look consistent with third-party consumer sites as well. And so most of my reviews are on Realtor.com, Zillow, Facebook. And then last year, we created a Google profile, which it's silly I never did it, but we all have a Google profile tied to our KW email. And so we set that up, and I'm getting reviews there as well, which really does matter, because if someone Googles for a realtor, then they're going to see that that Google profile. And I'd be glad to help anyone with that.
What's your email? I'll put it in the chat.
My email is my first and last name at KW, ChristinaMoore@kw.com.
Great. It's in the chat.
But I'm glad to help everyone. I mean, this is easy and it's free. So I'll tell you, like, I'll wrap this up. So not only are buyers and sellers picking me, agents from out of the area who like have a referral have chosen me from Realtor.com and Zillow. I just sold a house, $260,000 house from an EXP agent in New Jersey who was looking for a Lakeland agent and chose me, not an EXP agent, chose me because I was a listing expert, because she read my Zillow profile. So agents from out of the area are willing to refer to me based on a third-party website profile. It makes me money, and it's free. It is free. It is free. It is free. And so everyone should do it. And I think it's something that we just overlook. Like, I don't care what's on Zillow. I don't care what's on Realtor. I don't need a Google profile. I don't care. I haven't updated my KW website in forever. I mean, this is all free, and they all need to be consistent. And people like working with you. They choose us over other agents and other brokerages. They will review you if you ask them. You just have to ask. And
So
then
does
ask
anyone-
again and ask again.
Yeah. Does
They'll
anyone
eventually do it.
anyone have a question for Christina before we move on? This is a great chance for you to get your questions answered. And if not, just send her an email and she'll share her template with you. And we'd love to take more market share. Awesome. Christina, thank you. Thank you for jumping on and hanging out with us and sharing some of your tools with us that you use to create reviews and take listings. And so hang out with us as we go a little further into our meeting. And if anybody has any questions, reach out to Ginger or Christina. And thank you both for being a part of our meeting today.
Thanks.
Awesome. Well, Katie, let's
I'm here.
acknowledge our winners.
All right, let's
Winners
get
for the
into
month.
it. So this is going to be for the month of October. GCI is money that you take home, so super important. For individuals, in first place, we had Crystal Sayers. I think I saw that she's on the call, so congratulations.
Congratulations,
to her.
Crystal. I see your name you're here with us. Congrats.
In second place, we have Darren and Tina Moreno. And then in third place, we have Christy Byers. I don't think she jumped on here, but congratulations to our individuals, top 3 earners for October. In the team category, we have in first place, Focus Group Florida. In second place, the Cook Group. I think Daniel's on here. And
Congrats,
then in third
Daniel.
place, the Christian Group. So congrats. For small group, in first place, we just heard her speak. We have the Moore team. In second place, we have the McKeel team. And then in third place, we have the Reardon group.
Congratulations, Moore team.
Congrats. And then large group is switched up a little bit from normal. We've got the Home Advisors team in third place making an entrance. Normally it's the same 3 every time. In first place, we've got BB Home Experts. And then in second place, we've got Rhodes Stevens, followed by Home Advisors team sneaking in there. So that's awesome to see.
Congratulations. I think Kyle Donzi's on the call.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kyle.
Awesome.
For units, individuals, a little bit of a switch up. In first place, we had a tie between Christy Byers and Darren and Tina Moreno. In second place, we had Crystal Sayers. And then in third place, we had Mike Walker. So awesome job.
Job.
For our teams, same lineup for teams. Focus Group in first, Cook Group in second, and the Christian Group in third.
Good job, Cook Group.
Yeah. Small group, again, the Moore team winning first place, Next Step Home team in second place, and the Kellen Group in third place. So great
job,
job. And then another switch up for a large group. This time we have BB Home Experts in first, Home Advisors team coming in second, and Gate Arty in the group in third place for units. I
And-
also,
And the BB
congrats.
Home Experts were #1 in the North Florida region as well.
Yes, that's awesome.
Congratulations.
I also want to acknowledge the agents who did over 1 million in closed volume. So I have Trevor Albergo, Leanne Bandy, Christy Byers, Daniel Cook is on here, Kelly Fain, Kim McKeel, Alejandra Kennedy, Christina Moore,
Woo.
Tina and Darren Moreno, Ginger and Eddie Cork,
Woo.
Mindy Russo, Crystal Sayers, Rusty Chenault. Hey, Rusty, I think you're on here. You had a $1.9 million month or something like that, right? And then Jared Wakeland. And then I also have a few who did over 2 million, and that is going to be Gate Arty, Cassandra Van and Brandon, Russ Rhodes, Brian Stevens, and then Brittany and Corey Brossart. So awesome job. Great job. These were great numbers and a lot of names that aren't normally on here. So I love to see that.
Say, Katie, let me jump in because I
Yeah.
see someone's name here on the call, Matt Lanehart. So if he's legitimately on the call, then we got to say Matt's now a real estate agent in California. So that's official. So he's in 2 states, 2 market centers, and he's got the world by the tail. So if you're listening, Matt, you're doing awesome. Congratulations.
Hi, Matt.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's talk about the Lakeland numbers. We just got our numbers this month. Closed units month over month are down a bit, 4.7% up year to date, 3.7. Love to see that. And let's finish the year strong and set a record. Closed volume up month over month, 5.2%. Closed volume is up 23% year to date. Listings taken up 23.2% month over month, up 10.9% year to date. Listings taken volume. Our prices keep going up. Don't you love to see that? Up 48.8% month over month, up 36% year to date. We're catching up with California. Listings sold up month over month, 4.7%, up 10.5% year to date. Listings sold volume up 18.4% month over month, up 32.2% year to date. Contracts written down a little, 3.1% month over month and up 2.6% year to date. Contracts written volume up 3.9% month over month and up 21.2% year to date. And finally, closed GCI down a little bit, 8.5% month over month and up a whopping 15.1%. You all are getting raises so far this year. Great job. I also, one more thing, we can stay here on this slide, but I will say that we just had a regional call yesterday that everybody was invited to. And Lakeland was #1 for closed units. So congratulations out of the 38 offices in North Florida region. You guys are kicking butt. Okay. Nicole, I'm gonna let you take the Keller Williams School of Real Estate.
Okay. So we do have Ginger's option, like we talked about, in person. Still think that's the way to go. But for those brave that want to do the self-paced, we are paying for students to take a free online self-paid course. So what that means is you're teaching yourself. There's no instructor. How that works for us and you for profit share, things like that, is we've created a Google form. If you want to share it out or just share their information to me, email me, text me, things like that. Once they come up on my pre-registration form, I have to have a quick 15-minute meeting with them. There's got to be interaction. I have to make sure they understand how this course works and what they're signing up for. Once we have that meeting, I then send them an agreement. That agreement says because we are providing a free school, that they agree to sign up with Keller Williams as soon as they pass for a year. Once I receive that back signed through DocuSign, we go in, we set up their account, we add the school, we pay for the school, and then they get their login information and they're set to go. Just like Ginger said before, we put exactly who was the reason they asked. So if you're coming from Daniel Cook or Tabitha or whoever they are, again, they will be put into command. You will be attached as their person, their referral. So you can see as soon as they're signed up, where they are in the progress. And I really, really hope that you help out and check in on these students because they need a lot of push.
Yep, follow up. So Nicole, if I have somebody that's in Jacksonville and they can't take Ginger's course live and they just don't know what else to do, but they'd love to get started online, should they call you?
Yeah, they still can contact me. One of those questions is their address. So right away from the address, I know if they're local or not. And I pull up the map and see which office is closest to them that is offering the free school. So we get them in touch with the team leader right away. So the team leader can reach out or the recruiter and set up the appointment to get them enrolled in their market center.
Awesome.
Any questions about, we're calling it K-Score. Any questions about the free online course that we're providing? I will also say, I don't know if Damien's seen it yet. When they are registered, it is through Bob Hogue, and they will also receive a welcome packet in the mail from Bob Hogue with additional information. So it's very professional. It looks very, official. So it's a great marriage with Bob Hogue. It's working out well.
That's awesome. Great news.
Also tomorrow, it creeped up on me. It is career night. I am having it from 5:30 to 6:30 in the university. This will soon be posted online everywhere I can. Feel free to steal it, share it, put it out there. Anytime we make a post about career night or the school, please share it, push it out there, whatever you can do. Anybody that comes to career night will be offered that free course. And again, they fill out forms letting me know who sent them, and it's completely tagged and watched all the way through. So please share this. Try to get as many people as you can there tomorrow. We want to get people ready to start January as a real estate agent.
And notice this social piece that you see on your screen does not say Damien, Nicole, Katie, Chris. It's supposed to be created in a way that you can post it whatever social media you do the best with, and to share it with your sphere of influence. So push it out there, get them to direct message you or private message you, and then get their information to us so we can get you into command as the person that got them to career night. And that way you can be growing your profit share tree on a monthly basis. So use these social posts and push them out as soon as you see them.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For this career night, will you guys have it through like screening through Zoom or a link so people that can't make it can see it if they have?
I don't do Zoom, but I will tell you the career nights are very frequent, at least once a month right now. So if they do miss this one, they have another chance. Or I encourage, if they miss the career night, then I will schedule a one-on-one with them. They don't need to wait for the next one. We can just talk, I can call, we can do our own Zoom, and I can go over the same thing one-on-one. So if they can't make it to career night, the next step is, do they want a one-on-one, or would they like to wait till the next career night?
Okay, it's just because the schedule, the timing.
Yeah. No.
That's why for them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
So Pete, it's consider if they can't make it to career night, just consider Nicole's going to do a 15-minute career moment with them, like 15-minute career night. She'll schedule a time that's convenient for them, and 15-minute Zoom, one-on-one. She can do that. She does that like every day.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, great question. A little more about K-Score and the things that we're offering. Besides the pre-licensing school, there is, I wish there was a bigger slide for you. All the agents here now have a resource to take continuing education courses. It is only 14 something. We get a discount. I've already registered. It's around $15 for the 14-hour continuing ed complete course. So for $15, you can also use our new K-Score program and complete your continuing ed. Also in December, what is launching is KW Prep. Now, what this is as they're going through the pre-licensing and they're going through to pass that state exam, we have an additional program called KW Prep, which kind of starts their mini, we're calling it a mini Ignite. It's Kellerizing them. It's getting them in the mindset of what they should be thinking about, how they should be ready to start their business, so that as soon as they do, they won't want to go anywhere else. Why go somewhere else? Or when they start interviewing those brokerages and they realize that they don't have the same tools that we've shown them that you get with us, that it makes them think of Keller Williams again. So this is going to be launching December 1st. We're still getting information on it, but please remember, as an agent, anytime you need continuing ed, you get that discount now, and it's easy for us to do through this K-Score program. So keep that in mind. I'll do some reminders on it. I think it's a big thing. I know as agents, we all forget that continuing ed until that last minute. So this is one of those things you can just knock out anytime, much easier than before. Any questions about that?
Yeah, quick question in the chat. Does K-Score offer Code of Ethics course?
I will check. I believe so, because it is through Bob Hogue. So anything Bob Hogue offers is available to us. I can provide you with the discount code. So whatever prices you may be seeing, we can enter in that discount code and you will get 20% off, I believe. So you still get that extra discount as being an agent with us.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll simply say in as few words as possible, KW is committed to acknowledging everybody that was in the military, is in the military, is going to be in the military. And Katie or Nicole, we just had a kind of a pinning ceremony, if you will. Can you guys tell us a little bit about what happened and you know, where that was and a little bit about it?
Yeah, we invited everyone, but specifically veterans, out to Swan Brewing last week. Not Veterans Day, but a few days before, just so they could do their own thing on the actual day. We had a good turnout and they were so appreciative, and we enjoyed just talking with them, and all of them immediately put on the little KW veteran pens that we were able to give them, along with a letter that came from KWRI about how they feel and how important it is and what they're going to be doing going forward. They also announced the Red, White, and Blue Day is going to start. I don't know all the details about that, but think about it like a second Red Day, but instead of other community things, we would be helping veterans in our local community. So when we learn more about that, we'll definitely update everybody. But we had a great time. We had a great food truck. There were drinks, and there was some music bingo that Nicole was not very good at. But other than that, it was great. And we will definitely be doing this, you know, yearly, and recognizing, it's not that, you know, we hadn't wanted to do that in the past. It's just now with Carl coming into KW, it's just magnified it and shined a light on it. And that's amazing. So everyone was really thankful and appreciative, and we had a great time.
And what that means as far as tech and moving forward, what they're launching, besides just recognizing you, like we have, for example, luxury and different status, commercial, things like that. There's going to be a whole nother status now for veterans. You can update your profile, you can mark yourself as a veteran, and they are going to be launching things for this, for referral purposes. They want military to find military, if they just want a military agent, things like that. So this is going to be a great thing for our veterans. It's going to promote them as veterans, and they're going to do some special things just for them moving forward. So keep an eye out for that. You could be able to send referrals to only veterans if you want, or look for specific things. So it's coming soon for them, and we're excited to keep that going.
Do we have a short video on how to change the status in command?
Yes, we
To
do.
note that you're-
It's been posted, but if you need it again, let me know. And there could be potentially coming soon, I believe, even if you're a spouse or in relation, your father, your mother, you still may be able to soon mark that. They're trying to not just limit it to active or former, but if your spouse or someone else in your family is, you could be able to designate that.
What is our next slide? Is it the video?
Yeah.
How long is that? Is it just
I
about
don't-
a minute? Yeah, go ahead and click that. So I heard it a little bit. I can hear it off in the distance. But basically, it's showing you how in settings you can change, we can add it to your profile, the military status. And so for those who are sending referrals, like Nicole said, if you're trying to search for somebody, if you got a seller that's former military or currently, maybe they have a son in the military, and they specifically say, we want to work with a veteran, then if you're not in there as a veteran, then you're invisible to that lead. So make sure you go in there and make that change. If you're on a team, if you know of somebody, one of your colleagues at KW that hasn't gone in there and done that, just let them know it's possible and we can help them do that. Cool. So we talked about the pinning ceremony, and that's a picture of the pin that we handed out to our veterans here at KW Smart. Let me talk a little bit about team wins, and this is open to, as you can see on the screen, agents, teams, leaders, recruits. It's free and virtuals on KW Connect. The next one is on December 6th from 1 to 3, and it's winning at retaining talent. So if some of the Christina Morris and some of the other agents here that are in the middle of hiring somebody, or maybe you've already got somebody that's talented and you want to win and retaining them, this is a great 2-hour course on the best practices, and is led by MAPS. Free. Okay, go back.
Okay.
Digital Maps Models course. Go to maps.kw.com and you can find everything that you want about regarding maps, bold. They've got everything available, and this is Maps Models. So if you're wanting to go to the next level and learn the Maps Models course, it's going on now, November 30th through December 9th. And or it's coming up in about a week and a half. So registration is open.
All
So
right.
this is super cool, and I'm not going to say anything about it. You go ahead, Nicole, because you know more about this than me.
All right. So for the 9 that held in there and are ready to learn and be the first to know, the app we are calling the Command app, Command Mobile, it's just going to say Command, is replacing Kelly. This is coming soon, no official date. They're still doing some final tests, but the integration is going to blow your mind. So for example, this is showing you due soon. This is what your dashboard will look like, something like this. Of course, you can customize things like that, but it'll show your profit share right away, what's due today, due soon, past due. So for example, your due today's, when you click this, it'll show up all the things that you have. So again, for example, if it says call and you select to call, it now comes over here to the call task. You really can click the just call and your phone will immediately call. It'll call from your cell phone, not Twilio or Command. It'll integrate to your phone and your phone will make that call. As soon as you call that client, that person, whoever it may be, it'll go back into Command when you hang up and alert you to fill out the activity. What just happened? Did they answer the phone? Did you leave a message? What notes do you want? And then you click complete and you've just fully done the task from Command and able to sync it all and have it all keep right there. Most of these widgets are going to be like that. It's going to be you're staying in Command, but you're still using other features in your phone, like making a phone call. You'll be able to customize, like I said, you'll be able to do a lot of things from regular Command being on the computer now through that cell phone and the app.
Yeah, so just imagine being able to make your DT-D2 calls as you're driving on the road with your AirPods, hands-free, making calls, talking about family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. And then, then you pull over when you hang up to or at a stoplight to make sure that you make a note about what you talked about. Like, this is Command on the go. And we've been waiting for this for a long time and anxiously we've been waiting for this for the last 12 months. So look for it in the next, few weeks. It's that close.
New in design, they've changed it around even within the last week. So I encourage you to go into your design applet. They now have holidays by the month. So you can click on each individual month and see what graphics are available. It's showing you what's available for Thanksgiving right now, but you have all the months mapped out for you and you could go in there and schedule every holiday for the next year now. So they've cleaned up the side and made some new groupings and it's much more user friendly. So I encourage you to go in there and check out designs right now.
Awesome.
Also, the fall magazine has already been put into design. If you haven't looked at these magazines, you have a 10-page magazine completely created for you that you just customize and put your own personal information, add your listings, put in your reviews. You could make it up to 20 pages and it would probably take less than 30 minutes. You could print it, you can share it digitally, however you want, but every quarter they now release a magazine that has full information that you just customize to yourself.
That's awesome. All right, this is simply a slide that says if they're on the do not call, don't call. Like, don't get sued, don't get us sued. If you don't have a reason to call them, don't call them. If they're on the do not call list, but you know them and you have a reason to call and they said, please call me, call them. So just be real careful. And that is all. Thank you guys for being a part of this. It has been recorded. So if you have somebody that couldn't make it, it's amazing information, great value from Christina Moore and Ginger Quirk. Thank you both for being a part of this. Have an awesome week. If you need anything with tech, if you need anything else from me or Katie, Jonelle, just let us know. You guys are awesome.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.